people to stay away from the stairs. They're just worried that we're going to storm the castle again. It's cool. Everything's cool. Everybody just calm down. That was fun, right?
Did you go
Were you up there?
Yeah.
No, I videoed it, man. We had 500 people on live stream watching that. It was an incredible moment.
We cops go that way, so we ran down the way they were coming up and went right by them.
Yay. Right on Occupy Earth, triple stream. That's the way to do it. At all angles. So I'm still waiting for somebody to please tell me if you can call Henry Wax's office.
Which
I see a phone number here. I don't know if that's his phone number.
Like pictures of the hitchhiker with the basketball. He turned out to be a serial killer.
Oh, what's going on? Something's going on. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know.
We'll be back.
Okay, Legal Observer looks very concerned. Let the record show, Legal Observer is looking concerned. Something's happening. What's happening? Where are people going? Where are you guys going? Where are you going?
Catch 3 at 1.
Oh, you? Hi, good to see you.
Yeah.
Hi. How's it going?
Good.
Where are people going?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
But so let's march and people
Oh,
start
they're
following.
marching. Okay. I'm all about staying here right now.
A lot of LA here.
Yeah.
A lot of LA.
I know you from Occupy LA. Remind me your name.
Michael.
Michael, good to see you. I'm Freedom.
Yes. I've been following your live cam.
Oh, you have? Right on. Thank you. Okay, this is pretty exciting, huh? Watching history unfold before our very eyes.
It's amazing to see so many people from all around the country joining solidarity for this movement.
Yep.
It's great to get everybody's stories.
Yes, hey.
A lot of really amazing stories to hear.
Right on. I agree. I agree. Nice to see you, Michael.
And all they have to do is
Hey. Okay, so I don't know where people are going. Where are you going? Do you know where you're going?
Wherever they're going.
Okay. All right, they're following the crowd. I'm inclined to stay here and see what's going on. Okay, let's see if anybody gave me. Nothing's happening outside. Well, let's say nothing.
3 and 3. So, what do you guys do? You guys want to march on another building?
emails.
Yes, 84 representatives voted for NDAA. Fire any who did. That's what I'm here to do. I'm talking to my screen.
Oh, okay.
He's like, what?
Oh, okay.
I'm here to fire my congressman because he voted for the NDAA.
Oh.
Yes, and I called his office on that day and I said, if he votes for it, he will be fired. And then he voted for it. I called back and I said, he's fired.
You're the crew that I come with. Occupy Miami Valley, Ohio.
Really sees the opinions
Miami
of
Valley,
constituents, so it's a really nice little method, and it's a rewarding job because you are directly assisting in how the political process is supposed
Nancy
to
has
work.
a few
and how
million
the
now. She can
representation
retire.
is
Yes, I saw how she got those few million on an actual good report that Steve Croft did on 60 Minutes that exposed how they all use all their inside information of Congress that they gain in Congress to use their advantage and basically as insider trading.
I'd be able to say how many people participate in or writing in.
Ask fuck tons of money and show them.
It's a good amount. The numbers that write in are.
They use that somewhere.
The amount that should be participating in the political process to express their views.
Now,
Martha Stewart and Bernie Madoff are the only ones who've gone to jail for it.
Oh yeah?
What's going on there?
Oh, I don't know. Someone must be throwing a good party down there, huh?
Yeah, we need,
Spencer is leaving a long letter
here from your
having
district.
some water and power.
Waiting for constituents to come in, right?
Someone just said that.
Yeah, well, I didn't really think I was going to come up to this, but I just decided to follow them on the march at least. And since I didn't have to wait in line when I found the side entrance, I figured what the hell. So I was unrehearsed.
Oh, really?
Hold on, I got to put my stuff back out of my jacket into my regular
I don't know if you saw, but the debate last night.
Partially, but
Romney defended signing. He said that he would sign the NDAA, and he got booed from the entire crowd. And then he brought it up again. The right of removing habeas corpus from the right of removing habeas corpus from enemy combatants, and he got booed by the entire crowd again.
Yeah, I tuned in and out of that debate because it's hard to watch sometimes.
How are you telling me? We all like brand stuff. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
that's the big solution. That's the big one. That U-Pack has six broadband modems in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but the really great shot was them with their,
this is the easiest.
Occupy
This
but it was,
modem
they were saying there was a
99%.
And so,
carry that heavy camera.
Trying to get in here.
Can you get on that one as opposed to the larger unit?
Oh, really? His quality is better from that camera.
Oh, okay.
And he has his data speed is faster, and something just happened.
Because Gingrich was complaining that Romney had too much money, and it was unfair that Romney had so much money for his campaign. He's like, that's your fucking platform is deregulating all that shit. Oh, it's not fair when you're up against it?
It's not fair when I'm
It's not fair when it's not fair to me. Don't tread on me treading on people. It's the best fucking sign. My mom checked in on my stream a little while ago.
You streaming right
Team Occupy Your Mom.
now? You streaming right now?
Yeah.
Where from?
Occupy SF Ustream.
Alright, sweet.
And
Probably watched-
punkboysf.com.
Oh.
I'm famous for like reading the riot act to the riot cops. Actually got one to cry at our raid in Justin Herman in San Francisco. He was my beat cop, and anytime that they have a raid, when they call in all available officers, I recognize him from the neighborhood, and I think he recognized me from just seeing me around. But like anytime there's a big raid, they call in all available officers, so it's not the usual bullies that come down, but some of the actual good cops.
Thank you very much.
So those are the ones that are vulnerable. Not vulnerable in that sense, but like the ones who actually have a conscience usually.
The ones that are closer to the people.
Because our chief of police went on his press release in the morning after they cleared the camp and said all of their stuff went into storage for them to go pick up later. They threw it all into garbage trucks and threw it in the landfill, everything. Except for a few things that wouldn't fit into the back of the truck that they put in there so that they could say that they actually saved their stuff. Here comes the anon that was burning the Constitution on my stream earlier. Everybody's like, what is he doing? I said, it's one idea burning another idea.
You heard anything about Colbert running for president?
All I heard was he shifted
Forming
his
an
PAC over
exploratory
to-
committee.
Yeah, he shifted his super PAC over to Jon Stewart, and he's setting up an exploratory.
I hope he does. I mean, obviously he's going to pull out, before it's over.
That was how I used to go out on the first few streams I did. Full camo and Guy Fawkes. Sergeant Shamar Thomas, I spent about 4 hours with him yesterday.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's a really amazing guy. He's so amazing, and he's such a sweet guy too.
He just cussed out the whole lot of opposition.
This is not war.
Wrong. And he just stood up, and they were
So
all.
why are you gearing up for war? There's no war here. These are citizens.
Talking about the sergeant?
Oh, Shamar, yeah. His nickname is Thor. Everybody calls him Thor.
Thor.
He's here. He's here.
Oh yeah, I got a picture of him there. He's awesome.
We went with him to go pick up the Amarillo 13. The people got kicked off the bus in Texas.
Would you pick him up at the bus stop?
Yeah, Union Station. Union.
Did the bus station put him up, did they? Greyhound realized they fucked up hardcore, put him on a special route. Bus straight here, no other stops. Did they pay for their hotel, or was that somebody here? I don't know. I'm not sure about their hotel.
Victor Vector, Roger Dodger.
Punko NSF, no, Punko NSF, Punko NDC, Punko NSF.
I talked to one.
Doing?
It's my old IRC handle from the 90s. I've held on to it forever. It used to be Punk Boy with my age, and then it was Punk Boy with the city I was in after it. So it was Punk Boy Seattle, Punk Boy SF.
What if you ever leave San Francisco?
Still be Punk Boy, then maybe I'll switch to Punk Boy from SF. I don't know. Punk Boy and SF is It's my home city. It's my home base. It'll always be. I always get drawn back to San Francisco. I've tried leaving, but my family's there. I'm from there, and I love San Francisco. As downhill as it's gone in the last 10 years and become gentrified, I'm in a neighborhood that's still like really, really cool. Like it's a perfect mix of black, white, Chinese, Middle Eastern. I've got like these really cool ladies that run the smoke shop by my house that are Muslim Moroccan who like hand me money when I go on trips and stuff. Algerian guys who run the pizza joint in my neighborhood. I live on the block with the housing projects. I'm in the one building that's not the housing project. I'm friends with everybody in the neighborhood. It's just a really great mix of people in the Lower Haight where I live. It's like this little artist enclave.
You're not helping the info war. It's 400 people.
4,000 people on the steps.
5,000 people showed up.
Don't go to Independence Avenue. They have detained and are searching WikiLeaks truck. Yeah, I was going to go stream that. Where am I exactly? Sorry, my stream, sometimes it just stops. And I'm like, why is nobody saying anything? They're in D.C. says, why are you gearing up for war? These are citizens. Where am I exactly? I am at the Cannon House office building where Nancy Pelosi, my representative, resides when she's here, but she's not here today. None of her advisors were here, so I couldn't talk to anybody, but I left her a note. It said, stop SOPA, stop PIPA, stop NDAA, stop the Enemy Expatriation Act, support Occupy Wall Street West, support January 20th in San Francisco. She doesn't give a fuck. Congress people are exempt from insider trading laws and most others too. Yes, that was all outed on that 60 Minutes report from Steve Croft. If you haven't seen it, go to 60minutes.com, I think, and check it out. It was the Rayburn House office. No, this is the Cannon House office, DB. We should camp at her mom's house. Obama just left the White House. I'll be filming and taking photos at J20, and I'll be streaming. I'm flying back on the 19th to make sure I'm there for the 20th. WikiLeaks truck, the cops said they had the right to search his truck because they think people were sleeping or living inside because it was parked for 6 hours.
6 hours, eh?
Land, where do you see that? Gotcha. All right, I think I'm caught up now. Yeah. You can go in right there if there's if there's a line, which I can't see. If there's no line, just go right up there. There was a big ass line, and I just went right over there, and there was no line on the side entrance.
Right. Where was the Wiki truck at?
Independence Avenue. Wait. So somewhere along here, then I guess this is Independence. I forgot my press pass. It's not like they'd respect him today anyway, if it comes to that.
There were one or two. Thank you very much.
So I got an interview with Occupy Ecuador, who's here.
Ecuador, cool. I've seen one or two like Mexico signs.
So somebody was telling me that rumor that Megabus was giving away stuff and that the 20,000 or 200,000 tickets were used. Somebody was telling me, oh, that was just a rumor. She just kept telling me that all that was nonsense.
I don't know. I seen it at the bottom of
the Daily Coast page, right?
Well, it was. I think it was like occupydc.org or something like that.
Pugboy might want to get to Congress going down. You mean in front of that? In front of the congressional building, the big one? All right. I gotta head back. They said something's going down over there. On the lawn where everybody's at? Is that what you're talking about? Cops are surrounding them. Cops are surrounding everybody on the lawn. All right, I need to swap out batteries, so while I'm on my walk, I'm going to reset and swap my battery out. I'll be back. Give me 5 and I'll be
Of course.
Did you end up getting to see?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I kind of thought there would be a lot more, I guess you can say protesting longer, you know, not the split into the GA so quick and stuff. But it was all cool. It's all cool. But, yeah, it was good.
Okay.
It was good.
Because you're glad you came out?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is your first time out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, an ambulance is here now. I'm going to see where they're going. They're passing Rayburn where we were at. Oh, no, they're not. They're pulling in front of Rayburn. That ambulance just pulled in front of Rayburn, the building down there. So I'm assuming it's going to be a medical, like a health emergency kind of thing, but we'll see. Because otherwise we'd be hearing a lot more. So, thank you, Steve.
That's where the action is happening, down on Rayburn.
Yeah, I mean it's the first building, and that you know, of course everybody's going to get stuck there if anything happens. So that makes sense to me.
Were you there when they stopped people? Yeah, when they stopped people crossing?
Yes,
Why
and
was that?
because it's not a valid crosswalk. I asked one of the police officers, and it has the appearance of a crosswalk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry to grab your shirt, but
No, that's all right.
You were an autonomous individual. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, in DC, it's like 18.2302.12 or something along those lines. It's essentially jaywalking, and they can write you for that. So a couple people jaywalking right now. Well, we don't know where he works. He's in a suit, and we can't make assumptions about the way people are dressed. Okay, I'm not an occupier. But everybody thinks I am, so.
Well, I think if you're involved in any way, be it a protest or whatever with the movement, they're going to identify you as an occupier.
Yeah, I know they're going to identify me as an occupier, but I do not self-identify as an occupier, and there's certain things that I do not agree with that are common among occupiers, like the mic checking of public officials. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with mass marching in the street, but I'll cover it. So, I mean, it's just my particular thing, and those are things I disagree with personally, but, you know, there's a bunch of people out here, and they have different opinions on this, and that's the way that they're going to make their voices heard, and that's fine, and I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, even though I'm not an occupier per se, because I've never done
The camping, right. I've never done that either, so.
You know, I support a lot of it.
Right. I support some of the goals, the objectives, not necessarily the tactics of certain people within the movement. But I do not consider myself an occupier.
It's up, but people are saying it's down.
Okay. I'm going on the live stream right now.
How do you tell what you're getting up?
It tells me.
The office fax number. We have 3 different setups right now.
Yeah.
For what you would do.
I've got 2 big batteries right here and a hotspot that's wired through the jacket.
So I do not know if I'm live, guys.
Have you streamed? It does, yeah. Great, thank you.
Are you guys from New York?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I only have this, but I don't think it would look very good on it. Do you guys have extra shirts? Yeah.
So we're here at the Rayburn building. This is where Congress works, and we just checked out a few of their offices. Behind me is a series of elevators. We're about to go back down, where hundreds of protesters are trying to get into the building and speak with their representatives. So let's swivel this back. I'm hearing something that's going on right now.
So
the old emergency, whatever
Yeah. What's? I'll back up for a second here so I can stand on the side reasonably, without being harassed again.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, over here, so we're not obstructing. Okay, so basically, what I understand is someone had a seizure, and yeah, I believe so. Somebody, I think they had a mask on. So it appears to be a seizure. I'm not sure who. And last time I was trying to stream somebody who was in the care of the EMS, they said, you can't stream them because of HIPAA.
Yeah,
Do you know what the specific piece of that is?
As far as I understand, it is they cannot share anyone's private information.
Of course.
But for us, if we are in a public space, we can film.
Okay.
So that's my understanding of the law.
Okay. And do you know what either case law is cited for that or anything, so I can make sure I can arm myself with it later?
You know, that's something that we should all.
I know we need to be,
sharing.
and that's the thing is because I'm from LA, and so I've gotten really educated on the LA laws, but I'm not really as familiar with the DC. I mean not from LA, but I came out here. I lived out here, but in Virginia, on the Virginia side, so I know some of the Virginia laws.
While they're giving care and they're doing like neurological tests, and they have this whole thing that they do, especially.
Yeah, and that's what they were doing. They were doing with this. Well, over here they were.
That might be legitimate.
Okay.
HIPAA, privacy.
Okay.
Protection.
Understood. Protection under HIPAA.
I had to take a HIPAA class.
Oh, did you really? I'm glad I got to talk to you about this.
But yeah, for that kind of thing, there would be sensitive information shared at that point.
Okay, excellent.
But okay, well, I am gonna break for get some food. I don't know how to get back over the other side to our kitchen, so I might try.
As long as you go to the crosswalk. I also looked up the municipal code, or I should say, my friend who's awesome, and I appreciate you resist, and we're gonna eat again when I get back to LA, and I'm gonna treat this time. So, resist looked up the code because I was asking about the crosswalk code, okay, and also audio recording code. Okay, so in DC, it's a single person, only a single person needs to know, which means the person recording is the only person who needs to know. So if you have a concealed recorder, it's fine in DC. It's good to know, right? It's good to know. Yeah. Another thing is that crossing the crosswalk and anything other than the green, not green, but the walking man, is jaywalking, which is different than Virginia.
What if it's flashing?
You can't start into the crosswalk if it's flashing.
No kidding.
Yes.
That is not jaywalking in Portland.
Oh, no.
It's different here.
You get tackled down. Florida. That's how I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Right on.
You heard about the guy that got...
She's getting food. Yeah, she's getting food.
Right,
I didn't get this, the blocking code, similar to disorderly conduct. So accommodating, I can't pronounce the word. DC code SS22-1107 is the ordinance there. So essentially not that you have to, I guess, yield, I don't know what the specifics are, but I'm assuming you have to yield way on the sidewalk, and that's what they're talking about here. So my compliance is within the law, so I just found about the sidewalk blocking ordinance as well. DC code SS22-1107. Resist looked that up for me as well.
All right, and your stream?
Crossxbones.com.
Crossxbones.com.
All right, have some good food. Right on. That's Carrie Ray.
From what?
From Occupy Portland. So Occupy PDX News is her channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I would have told about the freaking, what is it, Tim Osmar.
Tim Pool?
Got arrested.
Or Tim Osmar, okay.
Spent 18 days in jail for riding with chalk on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
in
where?
Orlando.
In Orlando. There was some chalking stuff that was considered defacing the other day, and they grabbed somebody, and then they released them.
Well, defacing stands for damaging and or permanently altering.
But does chalk permanently alter?
Right, chalk is like dirt. It's like if I get my shoe dirty and I write something, I'm not the
okay.
fucking
So
dirt.
this person is he's okay. He looks okay. I understand he had a seizure, but he appears to be okay going into the ambulance here. You may not stand in the path of an officer, especially if they are making an arrest nor pulling someone away from an officer making an arrest. Okay, so that's no obstructing bridges, no okay, so that's good to know. So you could be charged with aiding and abetting even if the arrest has no rightful basis. Okay, gotcha. But that's interesting. So that's different than LA too. So that's good to know as well. So I'm not obstructing the sidewalk, so I'm perfectly legal here. Wow, 5 years in prison. Really? That's standing in the way of a officer making an arrest or pulling someone away from an officer? Well, essentially, as a journalist, I have to stay out of. I cannot interfere anyway with police doing their job. How's it going?
It's going well.
Good.
What's the plan?
I don't know. I've just been sort of following events as they unfold.
Sure. We split into two?
There were 3. Black, blue, and red flags. This is red. The next one is blue.
So
the next one is black.
With that?
Yeah.
I thought it was an unsanctioned.
Well, apparently nobody's there, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Okay. So we got black, Senate's empty, and they shouldn't be there.
Yeah. So apparently nobody's here either.
No, house is here. This house. Yeah.
Are they here today?
Yeah.
Okay. In the other buildings, they weren't.
What's that?
In the other building, the building up there, I was told they weren't.
No, they came this birthday back.
But
Congress, not Senate. Senate's not back.
Right. But we can confirm that they're actually in here right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
No. It's cool.
All the information.
My name's Christian. I have my card. I'm from Occupy Greensboro, High Point, kind of thing. If you need any.
How are you? Good. How are you? Good.
Occupy. Where is it?
What's that?
Where are you from?
Hey, High Point, North Carolina.
Okay.
We left last night at 2 a.m. Here you are.
Yeah. So you're
photographer, videographer.
Okay, producer. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Yeah, it sounds like we can.
Yeah. Talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got about 800,000 business cards over the last 2 months.
That's good.
That's great.
That's
a good problem to have, right?
Business cards.
Oh yes. I actually quit my job to. I'm working as a contractor to Farmers Insurance.
Wow.
To cover Occupy.
Awesome.
And I'm an independent. I'm not an occupier.
Did you talk to them about that? How'd you approach them?
I basically said I can't do this anymore.
Oh, you worked for them, and then you.
Farmers Insurance.
Right, but then they hired you.
No, I quit.
Good for you.
Yeah.
My wife, I got laid off last May, and that's where I've been photographer for 4.5 years kind of thing. And then, sure enough, man, there it was. So I took my severance pay and I went to Maine and learned how to shoot video with the DSLR from these guys.
Right.
We've been shooting it before, and that was because just following the money. And still photography, couldn't get the day rates anymore, so we went to video to try and make it up. Wasn't there.
Somebody had a great piece of artwork at Occupy on the day of our December 12th
so rather than lay off 2 of their people,
it was like trickle-down economics, and it was a banker pissing on one of the 99%.
Great. So when did you get out here?
We got here this morning at 8:30.
8:30.
Rain.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I was here last night, or actually yesterday afternoon, really.
And you're from?
Well, I'm originally from the D.C. area. I moved out to L.A. a year and a half ago.
Really stupid. So to me, it's simple math. If someone makes 200 times the average worker's wage, right, and they're in the top tax bracket, that guy can afford 3% higher taxes. He can. It's like what Jon Stewart said. It's not like socialism begins at 39%. It doesn't. And if you really wanted to be radical about it, let's go back to Reagan's top tax rate of 50%. You remember, under that socialist tyranny that Ronald Reagan had going. It's bullshit. The only thing I can figure out that these guys do with their money is buy more politicians and speculate more on Wall Street. And even Alexander Hamilton said that speculators were total vermin, which in 1776 terms is pretty damn harsh. I mean, it's absurd. And when I see these congressmen and they're like, oh, those occupiers, they're smelly. I'm like, dude, what are you, a child? Like, why do working class people smell bad to you? Dirty politicians and corrupt businessmen smell bad to me. You know? Hey guys, how you doing? Where's everybody from, man?
I'm from New York City.
Oh yeah, I thought I recognized you. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'm spacing out a little bit.
It's like sensory overload being here and meeting all these people that we all know virtually and everything. It's just amazing.